Hi, you're back with Destiny from Destiny's Lair, and today I am taking you to one of the oldest cemeteries in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. It is known as the historic North Findley Street Cemetery. This cemetery is the burial place of the very first settlers in Punxsutawney, as well as veterans of the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Civil War, and Spanish-American War. The official name is the North Findley Street Veterans Cemetery. And I am going to take you on a journey very quickly through this cemetery. And it is not an easy cemetery to get around. As you can tell, it is a lot of hill, a lot of walking. So you'll have to bear with me. I am not the best at climbing hills, but I have agreed to do a video on this cemetery because it is a historic landmark in our town. And as you can see, there were some very old graves. I'm making the sign of the cross because I'm Catholic and I'm also stepping on graves, which I don't like to do. But as you can tell, these graves are very, very old. Some of them happen to be propped up by stones. These were the markers for the very first settlers, and some of them you can't even read what they say. But yes, this is a very unique cemetery, and I don't honestly know how they managed to bury people on a hill, but you know, they did, so they figured it out. But as you can see, there is a little staircase that one can climb, and I don't want to climb it because there are people here. I'm going to respect them. There's stairs that you climb to the top. There's just so much more of the cemetery. And I'm not a hill climber. As you can see with this grave right here. And these are all graves of veterans. Those who gave their lives and fought in the battles. This is their resting place. As you see, there's a very old grave. Here's a little bit of a newer one. And it says that Sarah died in 1847. She was only 14 years old. Very tragic indeed. But yeah, these graves are very old. Very, very hard to read. There's another one over here. That was in memory of Julia Kennedy, wife of James A. Dean, and she passed away in 1875. So you can see how old these markers are. This is a very fascinating cemetery, and every year around Memorial Day and Veterans Day, we have our local veterans who come up here and put flags on these graves. And our gardening club, Punxsutawney Area Garden Club, they take care of helping beautify this area and kind of clean it up. But yeah, it's a very fascinating cemetery, and if you're looking for a very good hike, you could try the stairs that go up there. But yeah, this is the North Findley Cemetery in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, the oldest cemetery in the area, and a very unique one. So that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will have more haunted cemeteries, more haunted places and some true crime. I have a true crime story coming up. So keep tuning in to my channel. Thank you.